Hi, my name is Alana Balkman. I'm the Assistant Director of Residence Life here at Wesley College.
Hi, I'm Kevin Hansberry. I'm the Director of Residence Life here at Wesley College.
Students have 3 opportunities throughout the semester to change rooms. The first opportunity is the second week of the semester, and there's an open room change period. Also, during the last 2 weeks of the fall semester, there's an open room change period. And the first 2 weeks of the beginning of the spring semester, there's another opportunity for students to change. The big thing with the room change period, we've just asked for students, if they're making their change at the end of the semester, to complete their move before going home for the semester, for the break. After the room change period, there's a room consolidation period. So any student that's living in a double room without a roommate would be given an option. They could consolidate with a neighbor, and that would be facilitated through their resident director, or they could sign to keep the room as a single, and they would sign for a single room agreement. And for the single rooms, the prices range depending on which building they're in.
All of our residence halls have wireless internet access, so they're all Wi-Fi, which is nice, and we've had Wi-Fi for about 1.5 years now. Students really enjoy it. Each room is equipped with basic cable, which includes most cable channels except for premium channels. They do need to bring a cord, an analog cable cord, to hook up. If they want to have more than one television, they would need to bring a splitter for that as well, but it's definitely possible. Each residence hall is equipped with their own laundry facilities, either on the ground floor or the first floor of the residence hall, depending on the hall, and it's $1.50 to wash and $1.50 to dry, and our machines are coin operated. So we tell students, bring quarters with you. And then each residence hall has at least one bathroom on each floor. If it's a co-ed floor, there's at least 2 restroom facilities. We ask that students use the facility that is appropriate for them, and just to respect those common areas to help keep them clean and sanitized and make the living experience more positive for all students. We do have security staff here at the college on campus 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we encourage students to get to know our security officers. They're a great group of men and women, and they're here to serve our students. They're not out to get them. They're here to help protect them and serve them and keep our campus safe. Residents of the residence halls will want to carry their ID with them at all times, and they'll get access to their assigned residence hall through the card swipe system. So they'll swipe their ID card to gain access to their residence hall. I'd also like to talk a little bit about our housing facilities. And for new first-year students, the main options are Carpenter Hall, which is a co-ed traditional residence hall, Gooding Hall, which is all-female, and that's again, that's for first-year students. It's a traditional residence hall. And then we have Williams Hall for first-year male students. So if you're a first-year male, you're looking at either Williams or the co-ed hall, which is Carpenter. Our new female students are looking at either Gooding Hall or the co-ed hall in Carpenter. Row Hall is a traditional residence hall that's primarily sophomores, juniors, and seniors. There's a good mix. The only exception is the honors wing that we do have in Row Hall, and that is for first-year students. So all first-year students live in Williams, Gooding, or Carpenter except for the honors wing in Row. That's the only exception to that rule. Then we also have aspirational housing in Monberg Hall and Zimmerman Hall. Monberg Hall is suite style, where each suite has a little kitchenette, and we have doubles, we have quads, which is 4 students, and then we also have 6-person suites in Monberg, which is not as bad as it sounds. It's 3 students assigned to each side, and then they share the common, the kitchenette area and the bathroom facility in the suite. And then Zimmerman Hall is apartment style. It's 4 students per apartment, and they all have 2 double bedrooms, so 2 students in each bedroom. bedroom. Each apartment has a bathroom in both of the bedrooms, so there's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths in each apartment. Then there's a really nice open layout with a full kitchen with all the amenities that students would be used to at home. Full kitchens and living room with a nice open layout. It's a very comfortable living environment.
The meal plans that we have at Wesley, all residential students are required to have a meal plan. All first-year students have the unlimited meal plan. With the unlimited meal plan, they're able to go in and out of the dining hall as many times as they would like throughout the day. So if a student were to wake up late and they want to just run in, grab a bagel, they're able to do that. And then when they get out of class, they could go back in and have a full breakfast. The upper class students have some more options with meals. In the traditional residence halls, they can have the 14 meal plan. The 14 meal plan, they have 14 meals per week. Our Momberg Hall residents are able to have the Momberg meal plan. The Momberg meal plan is a block plan of 140 meals per semester, which breaks down to about 9 to 10 meals per week. Finally, the students in Zimmerman, because they have a full kitchen, are able to have the Socialite meal plan. The Socialite meal plan is 100 meals per semester.
All right, and I just want to talk about some of the policies that students should be aware of before they arrive. This certainly is not all-inclusive. The student handbook will outline everything, but some of the ones that students should be aware of ahead of time are all residence halls and buildings on campus are smoke-free, so no smoking in the residence halls. And we do have a guest policy. Our students are permitted to have overnight guests, but there's a few stipulations. First, it should not exceed 2 nights within a 7-day period. So in other words, the boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, they're not moving in with them. They have to get the prior consent of their roommate, so they need to make sure that the roommate is comfortable with it and consents to or agrees to allow their roommate to have an overnight guest. And then they must complete the guest registration form and turn that into the residence hall staff 24 hours in advance. So it can't be last minute, but they certainly can have overnight guests. Quiet hours are from Sunday to Thursday, 10 p.m. to 10 a.m., and then on Friday and Saturdays from 12 o'clock midnight to 10 a.m. We also have courtesy hours that are 24 hours a day, and that just means if a student is making noise, say in the middle of the afternoon, which certainly is not quiet hours, but someone's trying to get some schoolwork done or take a nap, their need to do that takes precedence over somebody else's need to be loud. So we just ask that our students respect each other. That's what it really comes down to. Some more policies that we need to go over are that Gooding Hall, Williams Hall, and Carpenter Hall are all substance free. And that's because they're the residence halls that our first year students who typically are not of age live in. Alcohol is permitted in other halls if both or all roommates are 21 years old of legal age. Drugs are a no-no. Illegal drugs is what I'm referring to, and the college has a very strong stance on that, and we take that very serious. Another issue that we take very serious is fighting. In the past few years, we've seen an increase in physical violence, but fortunately, it's starting to go back down. But that's because the college has a very hard, zero-tolerance approach to fighting. More often than not, or pretty much all the time, when a student is found responsible for physical violence, they're suspended for a minimum of a semester. And it could be more, they could be expelled. It's just something that is really, the college takes very serious, is physical violence. So there is a zero-tolerance policy. And then again, the same thing with threats and harassment issues. In today's day and age, especially with online social media, we've seen an increase in threats made online. And whether they're made online or directly in person, the college, again, has a very hard stance on threatening behavior and harassing behavior. So it's something that our students will go through our conduct process for, and if they're found responsible, they could really risk their future here.
That's it?
That's all we have.
Nice.
I'm not sure how this is going to look, but do you, for questions or assistance, we can be reached at 302-736-2506, and that's the Office of Student Affairs. And we're located on the main floor of the College Center, just beyond the information desk. We're in the Office of Student Affairs.